incomplete. Intended the near side for Kowalski. Berry had the coverage, and the Arrow defense holds, and they survive a fumble.
It's shortly after 3 on a Thursday afternoon, but you won't find a single student or teacher at Lancaster High School, just one lonely custodian.
Pretty empty. Everybody's gone to the big game.
And if you don't know what big game we're talking about, then you're probably not one of the 4,000 residents of Lancaster.
It's a big thing, you know. Everybody looks forward to the Friday night football games.
Football town. Lancaster's always been good and always will be.
The high school football team is so good, in fact, that school let out early, so students could cheer their flying arrows onto their 5th state championship. The high school isn't the only place that's desolate. Nearly the entire town of Lancaster is either at the game or they're watching it on TV.
It means a lot in these small communities. It brings everybody together for a good event, a good cause. It really helps the community come together.
And in some cases, it even helps business. That was the case at Walker's clothing store, where those heading to the game made a pit stop before braving the cold temps at Camp Randall.
This morning it was really busy. Everybody gearing up, getting their winter gear, their gloves, their hats, their boots. And then this afternoon it's just slowing down.
This town lives and breathes football.
You could tell when the game's going on because town really slows down. And if you're not at the game, everybody's got it on the radios.
But for these loyal fans, supporting their team doesn't stop when the winning does.
You go to the football game up here and the stands are full every game, win or lose, just that they haven't lost a lot very often.
Football is known for its hard hits and unforgiving play. But here, the team that plays it has become the heart and soul of Lancaster. Paige Lombrecht, NBC 15 News.
Stephanie Wolf has packed her hockey bag plenty of times before, but today she was packing it for the first time to play in front of her hometown crowd.
I'm excited, playing the defending state champion, so it should be a good challenge.
Wolf comes from a hockey family. She's one of 3 triplets, and she's been playing hockey with both of her brothers since they were 5 years old. But up until now, her brothers were the only ones playing at the high school level.
I mean, they give the boys the opportunity, and I thought it'd be good for girls to have that opportunity too.
Rachel Dirth also had to grow up watching her brother play hockey, not ever thinking she'd had the chance to play for her school like he does.
There's not that much out there for us, and this is kind of like a really big chance, I guess. And so, like, it's really exciting to have it.
But now, in her senior year, Dirth is getting that chance thanks to a co-op hockey team called the Madison Metro Lynx. The Lynx are made up of girls from 7 Madison area high schools. They play in the WIAA, so they compete against other high schools in Wisconsin just like any other team. And tonight, they played hard against last year's defending champs from Superior.
There was really no compelling reason why the girls couldn't have this opportunity as well.
Mitch Wolf is one of the parents who helped put this team together after Madison school officials made it clear they just couldn't afford to add a new sport. So with help from donors, Wolf says the parents helped make the dream of playing come true for this group of girls.
Which is to play for their high school. And that's really a dream for many kids, and it doesn't matter what even sport it is or what activity it is.
Both Rachel and Stephanie say they feel like they're living a dream, and they hope the path they've helped pave will lead to a lot of opportunities for other girls in the future.
It means a lot, because now girls who are younger, they have something to look forward to once they're in high school, knowing that they can play for a team.
From Madison East High School.
Justin Ware is live at Madison West with more on what Middleton officials are doing about that incident. Justin?
Well, they're taking a positive approach, John and Becky, trying to get those students to take the lead in positive cheers instead of starting derogatory chants. The Middleton principal, Tom Vandervest, says this chanting incident happened at a boys' basketball game on December 20th. Yesterday, the district completed an investigation as requiring the students who were involved to write a letter of apology that they hope will be printed in the local newspaper. Vandervest says the students have also agreed to leave positive chants at upcoming games.
It's the we have spirit, how about you? And then they say, yeah, we have spirit, how about you? And that's fine, but then when you start getting negative stuff, then you got to stop that.
Okay. Vandervest says the school is also writing a letter of apology to the athletes, administration, and parents at Madison East. Now tonight, we're here at Madison West, where the Regents are taking on Sun Prairie. We'll be talking with a family who has an athlete playing in this game. Plus, we'll find out what the school district is doing to promote positive sportsmanship. And we'll have all that for you coming up tonight at 10. John and Becky, back to you.
Thanks so much, Justin.
Well, the Reedsburg School...
Very good line.
Nina Spatola was getting good a long time ago. Now, the 17-year-old curler from McFarland is nearly world class.
That's perfect.
This high school senior has been curling since she was 10 and says she knew she wanted to compete in the Olympics the day she first curled a stone.
I knew it ever since I first started. I was like, I'm going to the Olympics. Right after my first lesson, I was going to be a piece of cake.
Nina started curling at about the same time the sport became an Olympic event during the 1998 Nagano Games.
Still made the shot.
Her former coach, Steve Brown, says that Olympic upgrade gave the sport a much-needed boost.
In the past, a lot of people kind of made fun of it, and it was a sport for older people or non-athletic people. All of a sudden, with medal status, it gave us a credibility that we never had in the sport.
And that credibility helped attract promising young stars like Nina Spatola.
Can I throw another draw?
And Brown, who still helps Spatola train, says watching an athlete like her perform is a testament to how tough curling can be.
You can take anybody out there on the ice and they think that can't be that hard. And you put this Teflon slider or shoe on their bottom of their foot, and pretty soon they're on their butt thinking, how in the hell do you do that?
Put the broom straight flat on the ice.
All right, now this is something I've got to try. And who better for a teacher than an Olympic hopeful?
Yep. And then push out. Yay!
So yes, it is a tough sport. And Spatola says it's something she couldn't live without.
In the summer when I can't curl, it's like I'm missing a part of my life, so I just love it.
When the season finally does roll around every fall, Spatola can be found at the rink 7 days a week, 2 hours a day. Her mom says that type of commitment can be tough on a teenager's personal life. But Nina says, with all the friends she's made curling, she doesn't feel like she's missing a thing.
Curling's also a family in itself, so I get closer relationships than I would even in school and stuff like that.
And she gets a shot at doing something most of her friends can only dream about: win a gold medal in the Olympic Games.
And she trusts what she's doing. She trusts her family, that they're giving the right guidance, and she trusts the coaching and the program that we're on, and I think she will be on the gold medal stand someday.
And then the flips and the Lutz, and then we'll try your program.
Flips and Lutzes are not words you'd expect to find in a 7-year-old's vocabulary. But for Lodi figure skater Ellie Skopp, that's only part of what she knows and what she can do on the ice.
I like it. It's my favorite sport. I wouldn't give it up for anything.
And she works as hard as anyone to get better at it.
Very nice.
Ellie's only 7, but she's been skating for 5 years and has been in competitions since 2002. After talking with her and her coaches,
Set the jump.
There's no doubt this little skater has big Olympic dreams. And those around her say she has a shot at realizing those dreams.
Remember we talked about not sticking out our skate on the takeoff?
Her coach, Candace Diaz, says Ellie is way ahead of other skaters her age. Diaz says her student is extremely strong and athletic, a skater who so obviously loves what she's doing on the ice that her joy translates over to the audience.
People smile when they see her skating because, and I think that's really special. I think that's one of the most special things about her skating.
That makes sense, since Ellie says skating is what makes her happy. But to get to this level at such a young age is not easy.
3 turns on the line, spirals.
7-year-old Ellie is on the ice for at least 10 hours a week. Her mom says in addition to all that skating, her daughter is also in strength training, ballet, and yoga. That combined with a full-time schedule at school doesn't leave much room for anything else.
There's not a whole lot of time for friends. She kind of lives, breathes, and eats skating, basically.
Liz Scott says that is a lot for a first grader, but her daughter loves it. And is very good at it.
This one was my first competition one.
Ellie Skopp has a trophy case that would make most 50-year-olds jealous.
I always had to climb up on my bed.
She was so young when she won a lot of these awards that she has no recollection of many of the events ever happening.
I bet you don't even remember it.
No.
Despite all the awards, her coach says Ellie is nowhere near satisfied. With how much she's already capable of in competitions like this one last December, almost everyone around Ellie says she has a very bright future in front of her.
This is a very exceptional skater, so I'm really excited for her, and I'm really looking forward to watching her grow and watching her skating develop.
And you can bet Ellie has been closely watching the Olympics this week. She says her favorite skater is Sasha Cohen, and just like Cohen, she would love to be skating in the Olympics someday.
She wants to be an Olympic champion. She wants to be on TV. Her first dream was to be on TV, so this dream is coming true.
Don't look for Ellie in the Olympics anytime soon. Again, she's only 7 right now, and because of age requirements, she won't be eligible to skate in the Olympics until 2018.
I'm waiting